Hey everybody, welcome back to Surrounded. Want to get something out of the way real quick. Thanks for everybody that's watched the little mini series on Surrounded I had. Need your feedback. If you want to see that continue, we've got 3 episodes out. And if you don't know, a continuation of what happened after the 3rd episode is actually a live stream. So if you want to watch that, just click up top in my videos under my lives, and you'll see about an extra 3 hours of stuff that went on after episode 3 that I recorded on a live stream. If you want to see those episodes keep coming, just leave a comment below and tell me you want me to record more of those. But today, as you can probably tell by the title of the video, we're going to cover something that I haven't really covered much. And we're out here at the gun range. If you haven't been here, you just click on modes at the beginning. You can come to the gun range, and there's nice little crates where you can go up, and there's every bit of equipment that's in the game, blah, blah, blah. But today, and I kind of sneak peeked it, what we're going to cover today is something that's not covered very often, and that's the SMGs. So, what are SMGs? These are pistol caliber submachine guns. So, we're going to have the MP5, which it's a 9mm full auto. We got the P90, another 9mm full auto. And then we got the Vector. A lot of people will be familiar with the Vector because you seem to find it all over the place. And it's, other than the revolver, it's one of the only 2 guns that you can use a 45 ammo in. And you find 45 ammo everywhere. So let's take a look at these real quick. MP5. So 21 damage, 73 headshot damage, effective range of 100 meters, 6% crit hit chance with a 25 crit hit multiplier. That is the best multiplier out of the 3 guns. The P90, so 26 damage, the highest out of any of them, 112 headshot damage, the highest out of all of them. 175 meters effective range, the highest out of everybody. 6% crit hit chance, which is tied with the MP5 for being the highest, and a 20% multiplier, which is right in the middle. Then you have the Vector. So 22 damage, which is second in the damage. 78 headshot, which is number 2. Effective range is just 90, which is last. Critical hit chance of 5, which is last, and a crit hit damage multiplier of 15, which is last. So there's the stats. Let's take a look at the guns, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on them. So, MP5 shoots 9mm, standard magazine of 30 with an upgraded drum mag of 50. It can take all these attachments, so it can take the ACOG, as you see there. Let's just pull that back off. It can take the hollow, it can take the reflex, it can take the small red dot, it can take the compact or the vertical grip, it can't take the angled grip. Pistol suppressor or pistol compensator. So we all know what the sights do. So it's a 4x32 hollow sight, red dot. Reflex sight, it's a different red dot. Small red dot, it's a small red dot. Pistol suppressor. Now, these are going to keep you from staying off the radar of the zombies, but at a cost. If you read down at the bottom, reduces weapon noise, but reduces body damage by 20%, reduces headshot damage by 10%. Now, kind of on the opposite end, you have the pistol compensator. So it increases your weapon's noise, but it also increases your body damage by 10%, reduces recoil by 20%. So kind of got to figure, do you want more damage or do you want to stay off the radar? And of course, your compact foregrip improves vertical and horizontal recoil slightly. And the vertical grip is for improved vertical only. So vertical and horizontal or just vertical. Now, just kind of a side note, these 2 grips can fit on the Vector and it can fit on the MP5. The P90 does not have a front grip, sight, slot. So muzzle, mag, sight. But all these sights will fit on all three. The pistol suppressor, pistol compensator will fit on both. Talking about the P90. So the P90, it's available with a standard 50 round mag. And that's all it has. Just 50 round mags. What's the advantage of that? Well, it's got 50, which is the highest capacity, tied for the highest capacity out of everybody. But look at this. You could have 100 rounds in the same amount of space at 50 for the other two guns. And as we know, space is at an advantage. Anytime you can take advantage of that space, you should. Now onto the Vector. Vector's a 45 APC, full auto. It comes standard with a 33 round magazine with an upgraded 50. So let's pop the 50s in every one of them. And let's take it out and shoot a mag of these off. And it's snowing. Let's just shoot some targets today. Let's leave the zombies alone. So unsuppressed. Not bad. Let's go full auto, dump the rest of this mag. And that was the Vector I grabbed. I thought I'd grab the P90. But as you can see, very high fire rate. Actually, you know, we could reload because we have more ammo for the Vector. So, not a bad single fire rate. Very high full auto rate. So let's jump over to the MP5. So single. Oh, that's quite a bit louder. I like the sound of that action. Full auto. Definitely can feel the recoil on that versus the Vector. But full auto, a little bit slower cycle rate on that. Not bad at all. P90. Switch over to that. Yeah, that's without a suppressor. That's pretty, not bad. Go full auto on this target. A little bit of climb there, but a very controllable fire rate. Not quite as quick as the Vector, but really nice and controllable. And we'll take a look real quick. We'll throw the couple of the sights on these. So there it is with the ACOG. So it can give you a nice, you know, long distance SMG. My favorite's probably the hollow, and that's one I usually run on most of the guns like this. But what you get with it is just kind of a little bit more of a zoomed in view. You don't actually look down the sight there. Of course, suppressors, foregrips. What we could do now. So let's line these back up again. Oh, back, yeah, Vector drone. And I'm going to arrange them like this. Why am I going to arrange them like this? Because I feel that this is kind of how they rank in the game. So, P90 is the best out of the SMGs. Sorry, I even myself didn't really realize it because I don't use it. But once you start looking at the stats and shoot it for a little bit, I mean, the damage, 112 headshot versus the 78. You're going to two-shot in the head more zombies than you will with either one of these guns with 78 and 73. A lot of these, if the zombie has a little bit higher health, you're going to need a third. If they're the green eyes or red eyed ones, you're 5-6 shots. The standard 50 round magazines that only take up a 1x2 slot, versus a 2x2. Again, it's another win for the P90. Now, you can't put a grip on it, but even it says in its own description there, slightly improves it. I think it has a slow enough fire rate that it's usually not an issue. If you got to go full auto, this gun's very controllable. It's not like it needs the extra. And you can always go in and put the pistol compensator on it and even bump that damage up another. Body damage by 10%, reduces the recoil by 20. Yeah, so you can bump those numbers up. The Vector is a very close second because mainly, other than the revolver, it's the only thing that uses 45 ACP ammo that you have tons of it laying around. They're very easy to find. The 50 round drums are very easy to find. And unlike the revolver, you can suppress the Vector. So I guess you could say it's the only a gun that shoots a 45 ACP in the game that you can suppress. The MP5, I would just put that on the list of really not worth picking up unless you're looking for a gun to sell. Hopefully that was informative and you liked my opinion. Let me know down in the comments what you think. What's your favorite SMG? What's your favorite gun? What little guns would you like to see next? If you like the content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. This is James. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.